Okay, so it's finally time for me to begin the final session of Shadow of the Colossus. Now, what struck me this time when I was listening was that the doorman said that someone stands to get in your way. But yeah, it's been about 7 or 8 days since I last played because my parents came over from the UK to stay with me and I had no chance to record. So I've been away from the game for a little over a week. But I wanted to save the final session for when I had like a little bit of time to do it. And over the last couple of days I kind of got some new work in as well. So next week I'm going to be away on some work related stuff. So I'm not going to be able to record then either. And on YouTube I'm running out of new uploads, so I didn't want there to be a big gap between episode 15 and the final Colossus. So that's why I've sat down to hopefully finish this game today and wrap things up for Shadow of the Colossus. I'm thinking my plan might be to slay this final Colossus and not worry about any more shrines or anything like that, and then have one final episode where I maybe like sum up my thoughts about the game. So I tend to do that anyway. And I do it during the ending credits, and sometimes it goes out to like 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. So that's basically almost like a initial thoughts review. So I feel like maybe I can just, I can spend another episode where I just ride around and just explore, go to shrines, get some more lizards, etc. So I'll keep this one focused so I don't go on too much of a detour. And we'll deal with like those final shrines and that kind of stuff when we're done. So for some reason, I've got to show you guys this. I've been wondering all along, how the hell do I pet Agro? Because I feel like that's got to be a part of the relationship, like being able to interact with Agro like that. Apparently that's how you do it. I mean, I'm absolutely certain that I've pressed square while I've been near Agro. But yeah, so you can pet Agro, so that's something that I was going to kind of count against the game, but the fact that you can pet Agro, I take that back. So then, what general direction are we headed in? Ah, right down towards the bottom. So either the area of the top right, either the top right and the top left of the map are inaccessible, or there are some big empty spaces there to be explored still. Because I was assuming that we'd have to go there for some of the final Colossi. But it's almost time to finish up, man. It's been one hell of a journey and one hell of an experience. I mean, editing back the episodes I've done, it's been an absolute blast. It's been a real pleasure to play through this so far. I've had a really good time. I think the only thing now that we've got towards the end of the story, it's become a case of where's the story going to go here? Because between Colossus like 1 to 16, it's so far it's just been purely just enjoying the world and the scenery and the way that the battles are played out against the Colossi. But now, there's finally light at the end of the tunnel and we're close to finding out what the hell is going to happen after we slay all these Colossi. So I mean, it did say thy wish is nearly granted. But it said someone is standing in the way. Now this is the place where we had our first Colossus encounter, I believe. So are we fighting like the first Colossus a second time? It's like a souped up version of the first Colossus. That'd be kind of interesting. But I mean, we've been seeing that every time we kill one of these Colossi, the number of like dark souls or shadows or whatever the hell they are around Wonder has been increasing every time. So we haven't really gotten too much context about just what these Colossi once were, apart from that tiny little cutscene which I assume to have taken place further back in time, like where these guys kind of arrived here. That's definitely got something to do with the doorman, I feel. But Yeah, so this was the site of the first Colossus. So yeah, just you know, what have we been killing? Who have we been killing in order to do this? And what is the sacrifice that we're going to have to make? I mean, they made it sound pretty clear, almost as if like you're probably going to have to die in exchange for the girl to get her life back. But that seems kind of like standard to me. It seems like this game's surely got to have something a bit more impactful than that. I think if we were to find out the true identity of the colossi that we've been slaying, then I think it would definitely hit a bit harder. I mean, just how bad are we? Have we really done something super reprehensible, or is it a bit more morally ambiguous? I really don't know. Because I mean, we have done some pretty villainous shit in taking out all of these poor colossi so far. But is there going to be any redeeming factor, or are we going to feel even worse by the time we get to the end of it? Now, only problem is, I think I climbed up here, but my assumption that we might fight the first Colossus again, I think, is wrong. Well, okay. We found one of these gold things. There's only like 75 more to go. I can't believe how many there are. There must be in some really obscure places. I really wish that unlocked the 17th Colossus. In case I haven't mentioned it, maybe I mentioned it in an annotation, or maybe I've forgotten. But those gold coin things, there's 79 of them. And when you get all of them, you unlock a special weapon. Which, yeah, it's cool, but I kind of wish it was a little bit more. Well then, so much for that. Will I survive a fall from here? Probably not. That's right. Wow, Agro's gone all the way out there. Don't blame her. We're going to have to go through the valley here in order to get past this next bit. And hopefully head towards the right direction. I think I can... Don't think it matters which way I go here. Well, I think it's better if I go the other way, actually. Actually, that might be a fruit tree, and we've got a shrine here. Seeing as I'm going past them and I've already had to detour once, I feel like I can detour a little bit now. I feel like there's got to be fruit here. But on second look, I don't think so. Fine. But I definitely know that's a shrine. I like the mist here. The mist is really nice. That's a fruit tree right there. But there's still so many shrines that I haven't got. I'm sure that just by getting an extra one or two, it's not going to make much difference. There's the whitetail. Okay, that's another tail. Do I need to climb to the top of this one? I feel like I have to just because of the mist. At least it's a way for me to get reaccustomed with the climbing again. Like I said, it's been over a week, so... Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? One thing that's a little bit of a shame here is I was looking into the possibility of selecting Agro here in the hope that it might give me an interesting angle, but I think there's like a certain range, so if aggro is further than a certain range, you can't select her. So that's a little bit of a shame, otherwise I was going to see if I could find a nice angle with aggro there as well. But like I said, this kind of game, it just looks good wherever you are, man. Because you've got these, you know, these light memorials or whatever the hell they are for the colossi. When you look up in the sky, there's something cool to see as well. You've pretty much you're always surrounded by like rock faces and that kind of stuff. So everywhere you look, it just looks really nice. Geronimo! Damn, this boy can survive a big fall, man. Okay, let's go. Next stop, Tree of Life. Wow, there's 4 of them here. I don't know if it's random. Nice. Let's pick them up. That life gauge looking good now. There's the other one. Oh no. I was just about to say it's fallen awkwardly, so I'm not able to get it, but that's okay. There we go. Agro!
Agro! Agro!
There's another valley up ahead. Is that where I'm going? It might be, you know.
Agro!
There you are. Let's make up for all that lost petting. There we go. Okay, and then we just kick her afterwards. Ah. Didn't realize there was such a big drop. Wow, there's another shrine, another tree. Yeah, this is like new territory, I think, that I haven't explored before. Yeah, that shrine on that other side is one that I haven't been to either, but I'm going to give that one a miss. What about now? Can we make this jump? I want aggro to jump, man. I was going to do another majestic photo mode. There's a hawk there. Maybe one of them will help me out and I'll catch a flight. I haven't been able to ride any fish. Yeah, there's a lot of hawks here. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, there's a lot of hawks here. I might be able to pull it off. Not quite. I managed to grab on once, but I grabbed on for like a split second and I lost it. Okay, once again I spent a few minutes kind of just riding around near the birds to see if any of them will come and attempt to pick me up, but it didn't happen. So we've got mini Stonehenge over here as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that didn't work, so I'm just going to head on. Wait a minute. For a second I saw that towering head, I was like, is that the Colossus? Would have reminded me a bit of Titan from Final Fantasy 13. I remember seeing that for the first time thinking, holy shit, that's incredible. Because you're in an environment that looks like this, and there was something just like towering over the mountains and the hills in the background. I thought that was some crazy shit. Yeah, this is the way. I have a sneaky suspicion aggro's not going to be allowed in here. Okay, I think we've made it. So, what now? Maybe there's some other way. Let's go around it for a little bit. Could that possibly be an entrance? Wait a minute. I think it is, you know. Okay, what kind of place is it going to open out to? Oh, it's the sea! Is this the first time that we've come to the sea? I think it might be. Wow. Seeing like the open oceans, the sea like this has been pretty cool. Actually, I think you could see a little... Actually, it's not... I don't think it's an ocean. There's still some... This might be some kind of great lake or something. And I think we could see a little bit to some extent during that waterfall section. Nonetheless, it's not to say it's not impressive. Come on, don't be so timid. Ah, you can't go all the way to the edge. Now we can play around with this a little bit. That's pretty impressive. It's a shame I can't have Agro by my side here. I might try, see if it's possible, but I don't think it is. Again, I feel like the vignette just ruins this, and the fact that it's one of the only settings that automatically is present is a little bit annoying. It's like if you switch it off, can't you just leave it switched off? Seriously. That's pretty nice. Anyway, that's that done with. I think I'll get back on Agro here. But there might not be a way around here, actually. So it might be another dead end. Yeah, it looks like this is just a dead end. So even finding this, the entrance to this final Colossus' lair could be a problem. This one's a whitetail. I see you. I found an even better vantage point here. There you go. So apparently you can shoot these guys without... You can take their tails without killing them, which is kind of cool. That's something I wasn't aware of. That one time where the tail kind of disappeared, it clipped inside the shrine. That was the time where I actually shot the tail off and it was still alive. So I didn't realise that was the case. But yeah, this might work a little bit better than my previous one. Just by the fact that he's actually on a proper ledge now. That's a big old drop. But we're no closer to figuring out how to get inside this bloody final place. So this might just be like a little... Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do here other than enjoy that view. Well, at least it's another place explored, but we're no closer to getting in. Okay, so I think I'm being a bit over-ambitious with the bird thing. I feel like there's got to be something I can do here. Maybe I've got to try and shoot an arrow through it or something. Who knows? Nothing. Oh. There we go. Music's very ethereal, but... Let's see. Is that a shrine? I think it is. It might be time to split with Agro for real this time. Okay, let's... I think this is probably like the final save before you head into the final Colossus. Okay, so I've got my final lizard as well. I don't think there's any need for me to climb this place. I think I'm ready to go. I think Agro can climb up those steps, to be honest. I'm going to take Agro as far as I can go. And also hope that my cat moves away from the screen. It's weird, like, I've played a lot of games on the screen, but this is the first time she's really just sat in front of the TV and just been staring at the game. So it's not just me, folks. Even my cat is just deeply immersed in this game right now. Normally she never spends more than like 30 seconds sitting perched in front of the TV. But she's been in front of there for like 5 minutes. She doesn't look like she's going to move. We'll have to do something about it because I don't want to fight the final Colossus with something blocking a lot of the screen. Okay. Let's take a look. It does look like I'm going to have to go this alone. Agro, it's been real. Thank you for all of your help in bringing me this far. Look after yourself, girl. If I don't make it back, enjoy the fields. Yep, enjoy those fields. See, the good thing about this is I think my cat didn't like that, so she moved away from the screen as well, so it's all good. To be honest, it looked to me like he made the jump far enough that I didn't need to grab, so I let go of R2. I was actually holding on to R2 in midair while I was jumping. But the second he landed, he looked like he landed far enough that I didn't need to grab on. So I was like, oh, he jumped further than I thought, and then the entire thing collapsed. So either, as it's collapsing, I can grab on, or it just means you cannot make that jump to the middle. And there's some alternative way of doing it. So let me just check these side bits out before I jump again. Ah. There we go, she's finally moved. Unless we've got to jump with Agro. But that's crazy because we fell even when it was just me. But then again, Agro's quick enough that maybe she can get across before it falls. I really don't know. Another one of these. Trying to see if it was like a castle type structure, but it doesn't look it. At least not anymore. Wow. These shadows here are quite nice as well. I like that. Cool. Now, I guess I'll try the jump one more time with just Wonder. If holding on also doesn't work, then I will have to see if maybe jumping with Agro makes some kind of difference. That's definitely the site of the final battle. Okay, let's try again. See if we make it this time. That's weird. I'm holding on to R2. But this time he didn't even grab on. That was strange. I shot the tail. Nice. See? I'm not a total monster.
Agro.
I only killed giant innocent colossi. I spared the lizards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to get Agro to sprint like her life depends on it. And see if she's willing to jump.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't die, Agro. Don't fucking die, Agro. Agro, no. Oh my god.
Agro.
I knew this was going to happen. Fuck. Oh man, that's pissed me off. Damn it, man. I did not want to lose Agro. I wanted the game to end, even if I had to die. I wanted the game to end with either Agro taking the girl away, or even if he failed, just I wanted to see Agro running through those fields. Like the free horse that she deserves to be. That's fucking terrible, man. Shit. I guess one positive that comes of this is right at the very start of the game when I was first looking around and admiring the world, I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if we had dynamic weather? And, well, this isn't technically dynamic since I think this weather only applies to this little segment of the game. At least we get to see the world and wonder be in a rainy environment, so that's something I can appreciate. But Agro's gone. I'm not gonna lie, it took the sting out a little when he did his Hagro shout instead of his Agro one. I was like, Hagro! But still. I had something to do for a few minutes before the session started, and it was a little thing when Agro just runs around the fields by herself. That's such a cool idea, man. I think I feel like doing like a 10-hour loop video of Agro just running freely around the lands, just enjoying herself. Ugh. Okay, let's get down to business. I thought maybe it would also be the case that if Agro did die, it would be at the hands of a Colossus. So it would give us some kind of, you know, fire. It would put some fire in our belly to fight the final Colossus or something like that. But no, the Colossus just remain just innocent, just doing their own thing. Before we just come along and swat them down. I'm wondering if we'll get some nice photo opportunities because of the rain here, but if we fight the last Colossus in the rain, that would be pretty epic. So I would assume that that's the final save as well. I think once the game's over... Whoa! No, 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 no. Ah! I was about to say that once the game is over, it's not going to bring you back to the world map. So I think, if anything, Agro's death there is probably an indication that Wonder's probably going to die at the end of the game as well. So it's not going to be the case that the final class is going to be slain. The story's going to conclude, And then it's going to be kind of you and Agro free to roam around as you wish. So I think that's an indication. That if that is the case, whoa. If that is the case, that's one of these things that games. Please, oh. Come on, man, please get up. It's a little bit awkward here. There we go. So the fact that Agro died there was really bloody sad, but it also makes me about 95% sure that Wonder's probably going to die as well. Right. I hope I'm wrong. And something else happens and maybe Agro's still alive or something, I don't know. Or they bring back Agro too. That'd be nice. But my girl's dead, Agro's dead, I've got nothing more to lose now. I've already allowed myself to be swallowed by darkness enough to kill 15 colossi. Can't turn back now. Wow. There's not enough ahead of me to really try and get a screenshot, but I was just about to say there's probably some more dangerous climbing to do here.